The stream will start soon. While you wait, subscribe. You and I both know the real Storm 3 is the sheep.
This video is sponsored by Training Grounds, which is basically there if you want to grind until it sticks. A lot of the content is free to read and watch, and if you want the interactive features, the progression and all the gamey bits, that's in the paid version. Go to boot.dev and use my code to get 25% off your entire first year on the annual plan. HLX was explicitly referenced in the Deadlock update on February 5th, specifically related to refracting of smoke-based particle effects. There's a new volumetric emitter for particles, specifically volumetric smokes. And there are different smoke types within a smoke grid vdata file, although we do not have that file. We do have 3 interaction types: emission, sink, and repel, 2 creation types being continuous injection from particles and instant impulse on each particle event, and these particles have position, velocity, radius, density, temperature, fuel source, dust, lifespan, magnitude, kill radius, and fall-off parameters. These are all protobufs related to a particle-based volumetric smoke. It's similar to CS2, however this one is game-specific, again explicitly referencing HLX, and it's based on a particle. And then the big Dota 2 update, which hit on March 24th, was giving me 2024 flashbacks, as this was genuinely the largest dump of strings and information related to Source 2 backend development associated with HLX that we have seen in years, if ever. We have a whole bunch of new tool asset related icons. Asset directory direct selection, asset directory indirect selection, external filter active, external filter inactive, include child folders, locate selection directories, asset complex no level of details, asset Half-Life Alyx, asset industrial, asset military, tag anim graph 1, tag anim graph 1 overlay, curve none, EV clip loop, pick entity tool cursor, pick entity tool cursor add, pick entity tool cursor remove, toggle transform pin activated, tool locator, work plane tool cursor, toggle transform pin activated, tool locator activated, outliner icon parametric ME shop duplicate faces. The thing is, these icons can all have their date of creation located within the metadata of each of the assets. Most of these assets were created in 2026, so a significant deal of tool-related asset work is being completed here. Not only that, but assets that were completed for HLX are being separated into different labeled and marked categories with their own custom icons and assets to denote those selections. We discussed something like this back in November when the asset science icon was found. It appears that a lot of work is being done to be able to create the tool set for anybody to be able to use and to be able to utilize the entire asset set for whatever games they are currently working on that are meant to go along with those tool sets. Organizing out your assets in this form always happens, and happens from the very beginning of development. Half-Life 1 and 2 has similar separations of assets, but labeling them with their own custom icons in the tooling is new. There's also a new tool asset called Kitchen. It's a spoon and fork. We don't know. Kitchen. We have a new kitchen asset. Kitchen. Type kitchen in chat if you're excited for whatever the hell Valve's working on. So I played a really strange Half-Life 2 Episode 2 mod, and then stopped playing it because I realized I wanted to stream it. There's this mod that came out back in September, but it just had its version 2 released maybe a week ago on ModDB, and it is not getting the kind of attention that I think it deserves. It's called John's Campaign. So I'm not going to tell you a whole lot about it, other than it's absurd. It feels like a shitpost, but the amount of effort that went into the mapping and almost immersive sim design of the gameplay makes me think that this is much, much more than that. I mean, for God's sakes, the first level is based on Deathloop? Really crazy. Like, this is one of the most interesting Half-Life 2 mods I have played in in literal years. Blown away by the level design, but very uncomfortable with like the weird map text visual novel storytelling that is like not at all taking itself seriously. It's a very strange experience. So we're gonna see what that's all about. Goragulation is the newest Half-Life 2 mod that was released on Steam. Mechanically, this is Half-Life 2. There's like nothing different from this and Half-Life 2. Thematically, this is Scorn, where absolutely everything is made out of flesh. From the weapons to your character to the enemies. It's all just Half-Life 2, but everything is flesh. And that sounds crazy, but it's actually a decent game. The story's weird, the voice acting's pretty good, and the gameplay is solid. The level design's pretty good, and it's on Steam. It's a free Half-Life 2 mod download. It's got achievements. I recommend it. Another icon, this F, is actually not Valve made. It denotes a new third-party tool that is being introduced into Source 2, at least publicly, as far as we're aware. It's called Fountain, and I'll just quote the GitHub. Fountain is a simple plaintext format for movie and TV scripts. It's also used as an export and import format by multiple script writing apps, such as Faden, Highland, Final Draft, Slugline, and others. So Fountain is effectively reading out different scripts that are written for cutscenes. It's not currently known exactly how they're utilizing this. It appears that Valve is doing a dramatic amount of choreography work. Choreography work is how Valve creates their cutscene. It starts with a combination of pre-written lines being voice acted and also motion captured by different actors, at least historically. And a lot of people have taken this information, the fact that Valve appears to be doing a lot of cutscene-based work, to mean that the game is actually a lot further behind in development than we had previously thought. I'll hit you with a bit of a devil's advocate. Half-Life 2 leaked about a year before the game came out, and at the time of its leak, there wasn't a lick of its choreography work completed. at all. There was a lot of stopgap, temporary cutscenes and voice acting, but the actual animated stuff where the characters were acting out the scenes in first person did not exist. It wasn't until E3 of 2004 that we even saw the work being done in the first place. Valve does the choreography very late into development. Voice actors are expensive, and this genuinely does seem to be the most tedious part of game development, at least for Half-Life. Choreo is some of the last stuff that they seem to do, and they seem to be doing a dramatic amount of it since about September or October of last year. There are also new face poser icons. There's also a new locator tool for Hammer. The locator tool, by the way, has no real functionality, at least in the current Dota 2 toolset, so we don't actually know what it does yet. The asset browser has been updated, not only allowing for a new folder tree view for all assets, but also adding a new spacewalk camera mode for any asset being viewed. There are new model dock tools. There are new GPU-side particle supports, specifically related to dynamic bouncing, or RTGI, ray tracing for different particle lights, as well as GPU-accelerated particled ray tracing collision modes. The volumetric emitter, by the way, now uses the volumetric channel VData. That's the thing we talked about from the Deadlock update. Fun fact, even in the Dota 2 update, all of these things related to GPU-based particle lights, specifically RTGI-based bounce particle lights, are HLX exclusive. Once again, HLX is being explicitly mentioned as the quote-unquote source 2 mod that these specific things need to exist within. These functions won't work unless your game is HLX. The AI base NPC FGD had a significant amount of new information added, including new vehicle hit groups: chassis, hood, driver side window, passenger side window, door mid left, door mid right, door mid left window, door mid right window, trunk, door rear left, door rear right, door rear left window, door rear right window, headlight left, headlight right, tail light left, tail light right, windshield, window rear, wheel front left, wheel front right, wheel rear left, and wheel rear right. It appears that Valve is linking their destructible props and breakable props system alongside their vehicle system. Destructible, heavily physics-based vehicles, and the destruction of the different parts of those vehicles affecting how the vehicle itself traverses and feels to drive. What are they making? I love Raising the Bar Redux. It's one of my favorite active projects in Source Engine. However, I also think Raising the Bar Redux's team has an issue when it comes to biting off much more than they can chew. Obviously, the team talks about how organized they are, or how they have long-term roadmaps moving into the future, but I've been in this scene for 15 years, and I've seen very organized community teams come and go because of overscoping, inter-team politics, or people getting older, leaving school, having kids, getting jobs, etc. And so Raising the Bar Redux proper, the main mod, is on Division 3, and there's apparently going to be 7 divisions. Okay, that'll put them into 2030, whatever. The problem is they keep announcing new things. There's Raising the Bar Salvation, a spin-off that you get to play as a beta version of Father Grigori. That did actually release. And then you have Raising the Bar Triumph, a Portal beta mod. Then you have Raising the Bar Retail, effectively a reskinning and remapping of the entirety of Half-Life 2 proper. Now, the Raising the Bar Redux team does not directly
All right, there we go. Sorry. All right, let's get it. We're gonna be glitching the Cashmere's again. Got profit sharing. Profit sharing. I got enough to pack a punch, and I gotta go down there and face the goddamn phantoms. There's a sexy as hell. I said, ooh, I like your size. I was gonna tell you, you real nice, but just let me ride. That's right, that's right. I'll make this shit look good. Oh, 2,000 essence for that one. How much I got? 740. Damn it. Rhythm's life, and life is rhythm. If you know like I know, you don't want to step to this. It's a G for a K, all funked out with a gangster twist. You smoke like I smoke, and you high like every day. But that you would three regulate.
Let's see what you got left in the tank.
I have no time for this. closest roof. Easy money. Everyone's welcome. At least until I run out of ammo. Who did let me down? Is that it?
We need 500 more and I can get my damn Casimir. Oh shit, I need ammo.
But it feels so much worse.
Hell yeah, now I need it. Crafting table. Come here, baby. Oh, wrong way.
Cleanse them in righteous fire.
That's where running with the cool kids gets you.
Can I make it this time without getting interrupted? Got it. Infinite Casimir, bitch.
Right between what's left of the eye. Cover it. Churros are ready. off sentry. Point turret installed.
I said this was gonna be fun. I never said shit not fair.
Best way to stop a blade from spreading.
Max ammo.
So for my for anybody that needs it.
So many means of destruction, so little time. Now this is what I'm talking about. Bring it on. See if I can. To hell with one-on-one time. The hell out of magic beans. Power to the people. Point turret deployed. Not my fault you were born to lose.
Tear them to pieces!
Danger! I want it! Establishing point turret. Greetings from Cadaver City. Population, you losers. I'm getting the next one.
faster than a pack a punch.
Move to location.
Yeah, he's gonna knife him, huh? I know, you a bad motherfucker, Steven. Alright, we'll exfil, fuck it. Damn, we killed it before we even got to. Huh? Well. What? They knocked me out of the way. Lost outpost rewards, huh? The fuck is that? Alright, well, this is to all my fam out there. Thank you for tuning in. Catch you on the flip. Stay sexy. CXY, Mission Striker Phoenix. Deuces, everybody. Catch you on the flip. Don't forget, 420's coming up. Everybody vote for it now.